It's LC from A Taste of Nickersons. Hashtag the Nickersons. Happy New Year's to you, your family, and all you guys out there in YouTube land. But if you're here watching this, you guys, we survived 2020. And I wish you guys all a healthy, toxic-free 2021. Period. So I am back with my own part of this channel, which is True Crime with LC. I've always been obsessed with true crime and just how the human brain works and what makes people snap that want to kill people, or just the reasons behind it, basically. So that's what I will be bringing you to this channel. If that's something you're interested, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you hit the notification bell, you do all of that to make sure that you stay tuned in. So also what I will be bringing you to this channel is small snippets of Vegas true crime. I really wanted to keep this channel to Vegas, but after doing some research and watching other true crime stories, it's too much out there to just stick to Vegas. So I will definitely do a small snippet where I'll put 2 or 3 stories in one video of different Vegas crimes that happen in Sin City. So today I would like to tell you the story of Dwight Jones. This story is crazy. Dwight Jones, back in 2018, ends up killing 6 people. He went on a killing spree for 4 days and killed 6 people from May 31st to June 4th. Over this period of time, he put together a list and he went seeking basically people he thought was connected to his divorce proceedings. Mind you, his divorce happened 10 years prior to these events. So let me break it down for you. So when Dwight Jones was about 18 years old, he ended up marrying his, at that time, girlfriend, she wasn't a doctor, but Connie Jones, who went on to become a doctor, a radiologist, and Dwight went to the military. He ended up dropping out, and of course, like I said, she went on to be a doctor. They were married for about 20 years. They had a small child together, a boy, and it just didn't work out. So they ended up getting a divorce, and because Dwight didn't have any money, Dr. Connie had to pay him spousal support, $6,000 a month, to, basically have him live, a good life, even though he didn't accomplish anything. So 10 years later, Dwight ended up snapping. And he basically, like I said, went after people who he thought were in his divorce proceedings. So the first person that he killed was a forensic psychiatrist, Dr. Stephen Pitts. Stephen Pitts worked on high-profile cases like JonBenet Ramsey or Columbine, but on his day-to-day, everyday life, he did, divorce proceedings or different, smaller jobs, or not as popular or publicized jobs. But basically, when one time during this dirty divorce, Dwight attacked Connie, and he was committed to a mental health institution involuntarily, but he didn't stay long because they saw that it was nothing wrong with him, or they found that it was nothing wrong with him, or maybe he was just a good actor, and they let him go. But anyways, he ended up seeing this psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist testified in court that Dwight was mentally unstable, that he suffered from depression and anxiety, and that he was a narcissist, and that basically if he didn't get the help that he needed as soon as possible, that this will continue, and get worse. So he was the first victim that Dwight Jones killed. The second victim, actually would be the second and the third victim, were Valeria Sharp and Laura Anderson. They were paralegals at the law office of the attorneys that basically were the attorneys of his wife for the divorce proceedings. But he weren't even after these 2 ladies. He was after the attorney that basically defended his wife in the proceedings, and she wasn't there, and he ended up killing these two ladies. So it's so sad and unfortunate that they had to suffer, or anyone. The fourth victim is Marshall Levine. Now, this is another wrong place at the wrong time situation, because Marshall Levine, he was a psychologist, and he was actually, it was two different stories. One said that the psychologist that Dwight was looking for either moved offices or she left early. But either way, Marshall Levine was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was not looking for Marshall. He went in looking for another psychologist and ended up killing Marshall Levine in the mix. So, after that, he killed two more victims, which was Mary Simmons and Byron Thomas. I wouldn't call them friends of Dwight, but he knew them. Dwight knew these two people, and basically he went to their house, and they say that he went to ask them for money, and they told him no, and he ended up killing them. So they didn't have anything to do with the divorce proceedings per se, but they were just, again, wrong place, wrong time, knowing the wrong person, so they lost their life. And I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to all the friends and family members of all the victims. I did not tell this story to offend anybody. It's all information I got off the internet. But after that, after his killing spree, Dwight Jones ended up killing himself. He went to a hotel, and they tried to clear out the hotel and try to arrest him, quiet and calmly, but that didn't work. He ended up, shooting off some rounds at the police, and then ended up taking his own life. I know a lot of people are going to ask, like, well, did he kill his wife or his ex-wife or whatever? But no, she's still alive. Dr. Connie Jones, her new husband, and Dwight and Connie's son is also still alive. Connie said that she suffered for 10 years to Dwight's threats, and just lived in fear. She was scared that he was going to come get her, and he made those threats that he would kill her, and he would wait no matter the amount of time it would take, until she let her guard down, and he was going to come after her. But yeah, I mean, for 10 years, he let this stew, and this anger and this hurt and pain stew, and he took action. And unfortunately, I mean, the system failed these victims, because they let him out the mental hospital. They saw him as being okay, even though, like, his wife reported multiple times that, he's unhealthy, he's mentally unstable, that, he's making these threats and all of the above. He also had a YouTube channel, basically kind of saying that his wife, like I said, had these accusations. He had these accusations against his wife regarding their son, and also her just abusing her power, using her status, being a doctor, or using her wealth to have him committed or have people look at him crazy. But it was something wrong with him, For someone to kill 6 people, it's definitely something wrong with you. So yeah, to basically sum it up, that was the killing spree of Dwight Jones. His wife has a couple of interviews online, or his ex-wife, I'm sorry, have a couple of interviews online where she, expresses remorse, and she kind of just tells the signs of what she experienced in her, 10 years in fear. You hear from the actual attorney who, like I said, the 2 paralegals that lost their life, the attorney he actually was looking for, she speaks out. You can find these interviews online on YouTube, Google. But yeah, I mean, I'm blessed that she's alive, but guys, mental health is very important. Even when, sometimes it hurts to seek help for the people you love or don't love anymore, just look for the signs. So if you need help, there are plenty of numbers online, people to talk to, reach out to someone. But thank you guys for joining me today. stay tuned. I'm going to drop more content to this channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will add some links to other information about the story that I got. And you guys stay safe out there. Happy New Year, and see you next time. Bye.